Hello everyone, I am Reji Shafi. I am the CEO of our company Arrow. Today I would like to talk about 6G technology. I think this is a very important topic because we are moving towards a fully networked society wherein many of the civic and human functions will be automated with the help of intelligent machines and processors. 6G would provide the canvas over which complex processes and interfaces would seamlessly operate with minimum human interface. So let's get started. Firstly, I am going to talk about what is a mobile phone, then the different mobile phone technologies. That means the various generations of mobile phone technologies. Then moves to 6G technology and switches. What are the technology used? Advantages of 6G and finally the requirement of 6G technology. So let's get started with the mobile phone. What is a mobile phone? Mobile phone is essential in our modern life because it's useful. We can communicate, we can make calls, we can text, we can listen music, etc. Mobile phone become a important part in our modern lifestyle. A mobile phone is a device that can make and receive telephone calls or a radio link while moving around a wide geographic area. A mobile phone can be used to communicate over long distance without wires. So that means mobile phone uses wireless communication for its information exchange. Now let's look at the evolution of technology in mobile. As per the wireless technologies, we have various generations. Like we start from the very first 0th generation or 0G technology. Then 1G, which is the first generation of wireless technology. After that, 2G, second generation. 2.5G is also introduced. Then coming to the third generation, 3G, fourth generation, 4G, and fifth generation, 5G. Finally, the upcoming 6G. Let's discuss about them briefly. 0G technology or moving from wired telephone to wireless communication was a big revolution. This revolution was first called mobile radio telephone, but when next wireless generation got created, it was called pre-cellular or 0G. Pioneers from this big step forward were Motorola and Bell systems, giving both birth to the 0G in 1940s. But what is the technology behind on it? First, use push to talk. What is push to talk? When you press a button to speak and leave that button to listen to the other side is called push to talk technology. It then got improved and IMTS and AMTMs were introduced. Mobile telephone system, improved mobile telephone system, etc., which gave full duplex support and higher voice quality. The telephones were too big to carry normally by people. They were mounted on a case, putting the antenna senders and transceivers at the back and the phone on the front side. After a while, the briefcase version of them came out, which was of course more convenient. Although zeroth generation was a great change, it could not be used by everyone. Another big step forward was needed, and it happened not earlier than 1979. Now let's move on to the 1G technology. 1G or the first generation of wireless mobile telecommunication, which was first introduced in 1980 by the Motorola company in the US. It allows the voice calls in one country. It it used analog signal for transmission and it was designed exclusively for voice communication. That means all processing of analog signal like I am speaking in the waveform which I am radiating is a analog signal. It's not being converted into the digital one. So 1G uses analog system. We know that analog signals are not able to cover up the long distance. So we move to the digital era. Some characteristics of the 1G communication were speeds were only up to 2.4 kbps. 1G also used the technologies PTT, MTS, AMTS, and IMTS. It had poor voice quality and large phones with limited battery. And currently we are using telephone which have battery life say 12 hours, 80 hours, even 48 hours. But at that point of time, when the first generation mobile phone were being used, hardly a couple of hours and had no data security, but these were overcome in the next generation. So let's move on to the second generation. 2G refers to the second generation in cellular mobile phone technology. It was launched in Finland in 1999 and used the GSM system for the first time. GSM protocol was used for the first time, so now the data speed moved up to 64 kbps. It uses digital signal for the first time. So we have made a shift from analog to digital signal. So the quality of phone calls was remarkably improved over analog signal. 2G was the first to offer SMS services, that means the short messaging service. Now let's move to the third generation. 3G refers to the third generation in cellular mobile phone technology. It set the standards for most of the wireless network that we have grown familiar with. It was first commercially launched in 2000s. It was also the first mobile broadband capable wireless network. So here as you can see, we achieve data speed up to 2 megabits per second to 2 Mbps. That means the data transmission speed increased from 144 kbps to 2 Mbps. It providing faster communication, superior voice quality. Using 3G, we are able to send or receive large email messages. High speed web browsing, you can easily browse your web on the mobile. Earlier, you had to sit on your PCs or your laptops to browse. Then the 3D gaming was also made possible with the introduction of third generation of mobile communication. Fast and easier transfer of audio and video files. However, everything has a downside. So 3G technology also has a downside. The mobile phone became very expensive. High infrastructure costs were required. Um, Trained personnel were also required for infrastructural setup. As we have seen earlier, also the infrastructure grows or the sophistication of technology grows, then the people who are installing and maintaining it, they need to be trained even more, and that was the definitely a factor in 3G. Then we coming to the fourth generation 4G technology. 4G refers to the fourth generation of cellular mobile phone technology. 4G is the very latest and recent introduced in 2011. It was first commercially deployed in Norway and Sweden in 2019. It has the same array of services like 3G, but its key value is provide the first true internet broadband data transmission rates. 4G capable of providing up to 300 Mbps speed. Now here we have speed up to 1 Gbps. I think everyone will use using the 4G technology only. The basic term used to denote 4G is we call it as magic, and symbol words we call them as fourth generation technology as a magic. M means mobile multimedia. A means anytime, anywhere. G means global mobility support. I means integrated wireless solution. C customized personal service. Okay, so that's why the this fourth generation technology is having all these features. That's why we call it as magic. Cloud computing and IP telephony. What is cloud computing means? Cloud computing means that the service is situated somewhere on the server and all the users can access it without having the complete infrastructure in their own networks. Some features of 4G includes IP-based mobility, both cellular and broadband multimedia service everywhere. Mobile access faster and is more secure, high capacity and data rate, smooth global roaming, low cost. The technologies used in 4G are 3G, GPP and LTE, third generation partnership project and long term evolution. Now comes to the fifth generation. 5G is also introduced but not very much. At present, we are not using that. The fifth generation was started from late 2010 only. It's a complete wireless communication with almost no limitations. With almost no limitations, it's a highly supported to WWW, that is Wireless World Wide Web. It's going to support Wireless World Wide Web. 5G mobile network is based on open wireless architecture. Speed up to 1 Gbps and also 25 Mbps connectivity speed. In 5G, all mobile will be 5G. All mobile networks will use mobile IP. Using 5G, a mobile can be attached to several mobiles or wireless networks at the same time. 5G uses smart antenna, supports the interactive multimedia, voice streaming, videos, and others. The fifth generation benefits including the high speed, high capacity, providing large broadcasting of data in Gbps, multimedia, watch TV programs with HD quality, faster data transmission, large phone memory, clarity in audio and video. So all the high-end features will be provided in fifth generation technology. So it's complete wireless communication with almost no limitation. The fifth generation is more effective and more attractive. It's going to give a tough competition to the computers and laptops. Fifth, 5G will likely have data transmission rates of up to 1 to 10 gigabits per second, which is a significant increase from 4G. It's expected to launch in 2020 but could come sooner than that because of the fast pace of technology. Hope so. Now coming to the 6G. What is 6G? 6G is the sixth generation wireless network. It's the replacement of 5G. It's complete wireless network with no limitation. It will be using higher frequencies and provide higher capacity and much lower latency. One of the goals of 6G is to support 1 microsecond latency communication, representing 1000 times faster than 1 millisecond throughput. 6G will achieve incredible transmission speed in terabyte range and also zero distance connectivity between peoples. 6G maximizes your data throughput and IOPS, input output operation per second. 6G is to be launched commercially by 2030. Now look at some features of 6G. First one is the frequency. Frequency is 5.8 GHz, 1 Gbps bandwidth and 40 Mbps connectivity speed. In 5G, the ultra broadband internet service is achieved. More storage capacity. 6G provide more storage capacity and circuit and packet switching, and also 6G provides the 3D internet concepts. So these are the main features of sixth generation. Now look at the technologies that were used in 6G. 6G uses WCDMA multiplexing, that means wideband code division multiple access. What does WCDMA means? The wideband code division multiple access is a third generation standard that employs the direct sequence code division multiple access channel access method and the frequency division duplex method to provide high speed and high capacity service. Next is UWB. Ultra wideband is a radio technology that can be used very low energy level for short range, high bandwidth communication over a large portion of the radio spectrum. Next is LTE. Long term evolution is a standard for wireless broadband communication for mobile services and data terminals based on the GSM Edge and UMTS technology. It increases the capacity and speed using a different radio interface together with the core network improvements. 3GPP is third generation partnership project. Is an umbrella term used for the number of standards organization which develop protocols for mobile telecommunication. Then finally the EUMTS, Evolved Universal Mobile Telecommunication System, and EDGE, Evolved Enhanced Data Rates for GSM Evolution. So these are the technologies that used in the 6G. Now coming to the advantages. 6G have many advantages over 5G. So protect your mobile and secure your data. Super fast streaming without any buffering. A real-time online gaming experience. Massively reduced lag while gaming. Record calls and forward to email also. Forward calls to other numbers. Intelligent batteries. Improved storage capacity and high mobile TV resolution. So these are the advantages of 6G. Then look at what are the requirements. 6G requires a smart antenna, a need high capacity fiber optic network, and a large internal memory in mobile. These are the main requirements of 6G. We had discussed about various mobile phone technologies and generations. The worldwide cellular phones are 3G, 4G, 5G, then 6G. The 3G is operator centric, 4G is service centric, 5G is user centric, and finally the 6G. 6G is a user centric and also it's service centric. But 6G technology is in the development stage. 6G, the University of Oulu in Finland is committed to a 6G research initiative referred to as 6 Genesis. The project will be conducted for the next 8 years and will develop a vision for 2037. Also, South Korea's Electronics and Telecommunication Research Institute is conducting research on terahertz band for 6G and innovations making it 100 times faster than 4G networks and 5 times faster than the 5G network. The United States is planning to open up 6G frequency for R&D purpose pending approval from the Federal Communication for frequencies over 95 gigahertz. So from this, I would like to conclude by saying that as this is an imminent technology which can boom the latest era with its splendidly well applications. Frequency range suits our vibrant part and your expectation. At last, we can say it's all worked. Blink and think. Thank you.